In the beginning, God placed Adam and Eve in a garden more beautiful than anything the world had ever seen. Every creature, every tree, every fruit was theirs to enjoy freely. God had been generous beyond measure, and life in the garden was full of joy and peace. Yet among all the trees of the garden there was one God had set apart, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He had given them a single instruction: do not eat its fruit. It was a small boundary in an endless garden, a test of trust wrapped in the shape of a tree. One day, Eve wandered close to the forbidden tree. As she stood gazing at its fruit, a serpent, the most cunning of all the creatures God had made, began to speak. It was Satan, working through the animal, planting a question where there had been only peace. The serpent told her that eating the fruit would open her eyes and make her wise, knowing both good and evil. Eve turned the thought over in her mind. Surely something this beautiful couldn't cause harm. The lie was wrapped in just enough truth to feel reasonable, and she reached out and took the fruit. The taste was sweet, and she brought the fruit to Adam. She urged him to try it, telling him it was delicious and that she had already eaten. Adam listened, reached out, and took a bite. In that single moment, something between them and God quietly broke. Immediately, they both knew what they had done. The shame was immediate and heavy, unlike anything they had ever felt before. When they heard the sound of God walking through the garden, they ran to hide among the trees, trembling. God called out to Adam, and his question was gentle but searching. Had he eaten from the tree he had been forbidden? Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent, but the truth was already known. There was no hiding from the one who had made them and loved them. With sorrow, God told them that their disobedience had changed everything. They would have to leave the garden, and life outside would be hard, marked by struggle, pain, and toil. As they walked away, a flaming sword sealed the entrance behind them, and Eve whispered into the silence, wondering what would become of them now.